Ulisemaje? Ukiwa busy Melki anakuanga busy kwa news. Kwani yako all over you. Anakufotanga kila mahali.
Phone calls at night and Melki knows. He is always with my phone. So kama Steve alikuwa anapigia wanawake wengine, it's not Doreen. Na Doreen is not the last woman.
Doreen yani unakulwa na bwanangu na unaitikia tu Doreen. Doreen, you've been sleeping with my husband. Doreen, you're the one making my marriage a hell.
You're talking about things I don't understand, Shiba. If you're just tired,
it's all not
if you're tired of marriage, Shiba, let me tell you, just leave marriage alone. So then what?
What kind of a question is that? We're talking about my husband.
We're talking about my brother-in-law, my ex.
This letter was wrote after our wedding. 2 weeks after our wedding.
And did you ask me about the letter? Do you know the reason why I was keeping the letter?
Nimekukeba toka mikononi mwa ofisi, nitakupenda kama navyopenda bisi. Baby, love is blind and you know that. Wako nimekwama, nimekaza ndati, usisuse asila nini kushike night. Ala kifuani mwangu mie wapo light, usiende speedy, love take it slow. Baby, you are only one, zima hatata, nikushike night. Gizani, unameta mine, despite chini mifukara. Nakuahidi hautoparara, kimapenzi siwezi kungora, nikikuchiti nipige bakora. Despite chini mifukara, nakuahidi hautoparara, kimapenzi siwezi kungora, nikikuchiti nipige bakora.
Wow, ladies and gentlemen, of course, welcome to another exciting episode of Pastor Show. Of course, you know, this is a leading channel that goes to either to deep extent as long as we bring you the most complete and the most exciting piece of umbea. Of course, mnajua hapa hivi kwa Pastor Show is the leading channel na manzea hapa hivi tunaletanga ile kitu mnapenda nyinyi. Of course, nilimwambia kazi zenu hapa ni kazi ine peke yake. Kusubscribe, kulike, kucomment and of course to share this content. Are you all ready? Because hapa hivi naona kivumbi inaenda kulipuka manze. We, hii kitu ni fire. Been fire manze. Shiba, welcome on set.
Thank you.
Uko sawa?
Niko sawa kabisa.
Doreen, welcome on set.
Thank you so much.
Kwani umenyang'anywa pin tena?
Sijanyang'anywa pin.
What's happening?
Ni juu sijakuja na? Why are you asking?
Because that's your makeup, Doreen.
Kuna specific time and occasion ya makeup.
Wow, Shiba. We were with you some time back. I think yesterday, right?
Mm-hmm.
We were also with you, I think yesterday night, right?
Yes.
How is everything?
Everything is not good and everything is not fine. And the presence of Shiba here raises a lot of questions to me. Shiba, let me ask you one question. How do you live from my house, then go get your own house, and now you are here? When I've been calling you the whole day, I'll pick calls. What is wrong?
Anything that is happening between the two of you?
Stano. Hakuna kitu fishy na go on like between us. There's just something fishy going on with Doreen and my ex-husband.
Something going on between me and Steve.
Right.
Let me tell you one thing before you just begin your false and whatever allegations. Let me tell you one thing. Steve is my brother-in-law. Steve is Melki's brother. So if you are going to talk about anything, consider the fact that Steve is my brother-in-law.
Are you sure he's just your brother-in-law, ama there is something more than that brother-in-law?
Something more than a brother-in-law is that Steve is my ex-boyfriend.
Are you sure he is your ex? Do you still consider Steve as your ex? Just be frank. Like, none is gonna beat you up. You're not a kid.
Ngojeni, juu nimeona mmeanza kutupiana maneno na hata hatujaanza. Ulikuwa unaishi kwa Doreen, right? Ulitoka. What's happening?
Stano, a lot have been happening behind my back without my knowledge.
Mimi huwa siamini methali, lakini asante ya punda ni mateke ndio imenifanya niamini. Shiba, tangu ile siku ulienda hosi, the day I tried to look for your Steve, na mimi mwenyewe nikahakikisha mmepatana and everything happened, na ukapelekwa hospitalini. Shiba, was I not there for you? Am I not the one who took you to the hospital?
Doreen, leave alone that. Okay, wanasemanga fanyia mtu mema, usingoje shukrani, usingoje asanti. Sawa? Doreen, okay, sawa. Thank you. You helped, okay? You gave a hand of help. But Doreen, that was all fake. Doreen, you faked everything.
No, just a minute, fake. Me being beside your bed in the ICU, that was fake. Me
and you know that you're lying, you're faking everything. Stop just faking everything. Be frank with yourself. Be honest with yourself. Yeah.
Let me tell you one thing, Shiba. By the way, it's like you are taking everything I was doing to you for granted. So what allegations are there? What accusations are there? What has been happening behind your back? Tell me.
Doreen, haven't you been talking with Steve?
I said Steve is my brother-in-law. A point of correction. And talking is talking about our family. Melky is Steve's brother. Do you mean that I should not talk to Steve? And I knew it.
You mentioned your family with Steve?
Family, I mean, Steve is my thing.
Doreen, haven't you been sleeping with Steve all over?
Hell no. Hell no. Me? With Steve? The last time I met with Steve is the day yenye mulipatana. Ile siku yenye uli collapse. And that was the only time yenye niliongea na Steve. That day, and you were there. Sleep.
This cheap brat have been sleeping all over with my husband. It just came to my concern. Like, nilikuwa napanguza nyumba. Guess what I saw? Kwake. Kwa Doreen. Guess what I saw?
Let me ask you, Shiba. Nani alikutuma unipanguzie nyumba? Ukikuja kwa nyumba yangu ulipata ikiwa
question. You shouldn't be asking that. I thought that you're mature enough to ask mature questions.
And I thought you were mature enough to have mature allegations. How do you say I was sleeping with your husband? Juu ulinamisha mgongo, unioshe nyumba. Who sent you? But then I have a vacuum cleaner in my house. I don't know why the heck you were struggling to wash my house.
Unajiona ni surprise sana Doreen. Like mtu akikuangalia hivi, just the physical appearance, it's ni kitu tofauti sana. It's far different from who you really are.
It's because you don't know how to show your gratitude to people who stand with you. That is why.
Gratitude? Doreen, haven't I showed you much more than gratitude? Haven't I?
What have you done for me? What have you done for me?
Doreen, wait. Nini unadhani naweza nitoa tu kwa nyumba yako abruptly hivyo?
You know what, Stano? Let me say this one thing. I came here to know mbona ali leave my house bila kuniambia na akaacha madawa zake. Ebu tell me, how can you do that? Then unakuja hapa live on camera. Why didn't you call me? Mbona hukupick my calls uniambia ulinama kwa nyumba yangu ukaokota nini? Vijiko chini ya kiti. So tell me, why you accusing me mbele ya kamera na hujaongea na mimi? Tell me, what have I done?
Actually, I was even coming at your place. Right now, I was coming to your place. But coincidentally, Stano akanicall. Stano si ni umenicall. Stano akatuma mpaka Uber ikuje nichukue kwenye nilikuwa mimi mwenyewe. Nilikuwa almost karibu na kwako. Sawa Doreen?
Umekuja tena kunipanguzia nyumba ama ulikuwa umekuja kufanya nini? Shiba, let me tell you one thing. I thought you would just
kuondoa takataka kwenye niliachia. Sikumaliza kupanguza takataka. Juu kwako kuna takataka mingi sana.
Let me say this one thing. Me and my baby hatuwezi kaa hapa mtu akini accuse vitu zenye sijui. So I've been sleeping with your husband kwa ndoto ama?
Doreen, just to be frank and say, haven't you been sleeping with Steve?
And anytime you're talking about an accusation, just know that I can sue you anytime. How do you accuse me falsely? Sleeping with your husband? Are you calling me a what? Your husband? Why would I want Steve back when I had Steve before you had him? Steve was my ex before hata kuone.
I checked, and what I remember, you said that Steve was the sweetest ex you ever got.
That is from my records.
And last you checked, Steve yani is the strongest guy.
You want me to call my brother-in-law a weakling? Excuse me.
Your husband
A what?
Howard.
Cause Melke anaogopa hadi mende. Yeah, that is my husband and he knows.
You can compare na Steve.
I'm not comparing. I just said that Steve is my sweet ex, but I'm married to Melke. And I respect that.
Do you really respect that? Do you?
Mlikuwa mnaishi aje kwa nyumba nyinyi watu?
Let me tell you one thing, Stano, I'm wondering.
Mlikuwa mnaishi aje kwa nyumba?
Do you really respect that?
Then
The meaning of this.
What is that? How are you holding cigarettes and ask me what is that? What the hell is that? Excuse me?
Just look at your facial expressions. They just say everything.
What is that?
It's all over your face, Doreen.
What is this?
What is this?
Doreen, yani you can't. Can't you see this? Whose handwriting is this?
Wait a bit, Doreen.
How dare Shiba?
Wait a bit.
How dare? So umekuwa ukinivuruga kwa manguo zangu, unaingia everywhere kuchukua vitu zangu. Is this what you were doing in my house?
Wait a bit. What is
Wait
that?
for what?
What is
Wait
that?
for what? What is this?
Handwriting. Steve ameandika na with a red pen. Wewe ukamreply na blue pen.
Yeah?
Doreen, I'm so surprised and I'm so shocked and I'm so disappointed in you. You have nothing to tell me, Doreen. You have nothing to tell me. What do you have to tell me after missing this?
Why I said Steve is my ex.
Wait a bit.
And you don't know how to show gratitude for everything I have done for you. Kazi yako ni kuvuruga tu vitu zangu uende uchukue. Okay, see now, you just went and searched for your heartbreak, baby girl. And you don't know the meaning of keeping a man. Why are you letting Steve go if you love him so much? Why?
So you still want to keep him? From your statement,
I don't need Steve back.
what's this if you don't need Steve back?
You took the dates? Did you?
I did.
So then what?
What kind of a question is that? We're talking about my husband. This
Talking about my brother-in-law, my
This
ex.
letter was wrote after our wedding. 2 weeks after our wedding.
Did you ask me about the letter? Do you know the reason why I was keeping the letter?
It's now 3 weeks. Yani you've been talking with Steve. Hata mimi Steve hapik calls zangu. Hafanyi kitu.
Unajifanya mwanamke mjinga. Watu waliacha lini kuandikania letter? Nowadays we have a Gmail. Whatever. www.whatever and phone calls.
So I see. Okay.
And
Bitch.
if your man, you should be talking about your man. Kama your man anaweza andika kuniandikia letter kama iwe na married to his brother? Is that really?
Una reply.
Wait a bit.
You even replying.
Wait a bit.
Alafu unaniambia sijui ati mimi ni wazama
Ni
kale.
wewe ujui kutunza bwana. Kama ungekasi vizuri angeandika kitu kama hii. Why is he abusing you? Mbona anakuinsult? Mbona ananiambia hizi vitu zote zenye mnapitia kwa nyumba? Mbona anasema hizi vitu zote? Don't remind me what you told Melky. Unless you want us to expose our family kwa social media and everything. Baby girl, check your limits. Stano, my time is over. I want to leave.
Oh, I see now the seat is being hot and hotter. It's getting hot. You can't hold it.
No, I just need the comfort of my house.
Comfort? You're not even comfortable with your house. Is this what you said? Really?
Excuse me?
Yeah. You can give me the letter. I can read it loud.
Let me ask you. Did you read what Steve was talking about you and that other man of yours?
What man?
Before you read whatever I replied. Have you read whatever? That man. You're accusing Steve of talking to women beside you in bedroom. Well, oh my God. How cheap of you, baby girl.
Who now cheap?
Let me tell you one thing. If it is fighting for this family, I have fought. But this girl does not know the meaning of keeping a man. That is why you went ahead.
No. Why is she accusing me, Sijuati, of having an affair with another man? Bring the letter. Let's read.
Let us. Steve has said it in the same
evidence. Ajasema kitu kama hiyo. There is no man in that letter. Give Stano the letter so that he can read it loud. Are you even running insane? Are you in your right senses?
Look who is talking.
Yeah, look who is talking. It's SHIBA.
SHIBA.
SHIBA is talking.
Let me tell you one thing. From the beginning,
jitetea sulete evidence. Steve hakuna kitu kama hiyo. Mimi Steve hajaini patana na affair yoyote na mwanaume mwingine.
you know why Steve is... Look at what?
Just look it perfectly. Uniambie ni ana affair gani nimepata na mwanaume mwingine. Give the full letter.
Excuse me.
Yeah,
you
you
just
had
come
right.
Where's the other piece?
Get it?
Where's the other piece?
What piece? Why are
The
they
other piece
asking
of the
as
letter.
if they were involved
You
in
said
writing
that I was having an affair. If I was having an affair with another man, I would have not brought the letter here.
Why is
If
the
you
other
know
piece?
the meaning of getting married, you wouldn't expose your bedtime histories to social media.
It wasn't bedtime mystery. I was just trying to help somebody, okay? Out there.
Help.
Somebody. If you know, then they don't know.
You know what, Shiba? I don't want to disrespect you.
Mimi peke yangu nimekuwa nikizieka. There are so many
What's
people
the other?
who do the same. Doreen, hata kureact kama sijui nini. Just accept the fact that you're a cheap brat, okay? You're a whore. A whore. Doreen, umenifika huku. Wacha vile watu wanasema umenifika kwenye
Why are you
ko.
acting so blind?
So blind what? You calling me that I'm acting so blind? How blind, Doreen? What do you want me to see?
Actions, you send your man away from your own actions.
How did I send Steve away?
You enjoy your marriage because your actions were awful. Stano,
Oh, you don't even sound romantic with that.
I'm not trying to sound romantic for that you are whatever, Steve. That is my ex. Why did I leave him?
Ex.
Why did I
Na
leave
mimba
him?
umebeba ni yake. Your ex.
Mrs. Gynecologist.
Your ex 2 weeks ago, you had a moment with him. A bedtime moment. Your ex. How do you even have the guts to call you Steve your ex? Kama you had a moment 2 weeks.
Basi, why don't you ask yourself, mbona anakuacha? Why is he coming after me? Mbona aliandika hiyo letter? Why? Mbona during that day ya wedding yenu, mbona aliandika? Why don't you ask yourself? Don't act like you don't know anything. Why don't you ask yourself? Mbona akukimbili wewe? It is because of your silly actions. Silly actions. What are you trying to read? Stano, I want to leave. I'm leaving.
Let me just read.
You just amazing.
This is just a piece of the letter. Maybe it's not even a quarter, nor an eighth.
That is not even a 0.01 of the letter.
It reads like this. Doreen, I'm going through hell.
Yes, Steve said that. Because Shiba, you were acting like a hell to Steve.
Doreen, I know maybe I made a mistake to take Shiba, but please forgive me. Doreen, I'm going through hell in my marriage.
Give me that letter.
I'm going through hell in my marriage. I can see here on the blue pen, that's on the red pen. On the blue pen, it is like this. It's something yenye hadi kushika ni ngumu. It is like this. Good luck. Good luck. Good luck. Those are the only the only letters that are remaining on this piece of paper. The other one, already you have them. I'm going through hell in my marriage.
Shiba, why don't you just... That is why I recommended a marriage counselor for you. Do you know the reason why you were admiring my marriage with Melky? It is because you were so blind to keep your man.
Can I have the other pieces?
What
Please.
pieces?
The other pieces of the letter.
Give me back my piece. I want to leave.
Let me have the other pieces. Kindly.
Excuse me, Stano.
Kindly.
You know, Stano, one thing. Mbona Shiba ukuniuliza mimi vile uliona that letter? Do you know the reason why I have been keeping it? Do you know the reason?
Do you know, Doreen, you have nothing to speak in my mind right now. Like, you just don't make sense.
And you have nothing to question me because your man wrote the letter. Your man. Your so-called Steve.
It's not my man. He's no longer my man.
So why are you concerned?
He's your man.
I don't need Steve.
You don't need
For your
him.
information, I'm married to Melky.
Claim kwa letter ati you had a very nice moment with him. Ukimwambia bado he's still sweet. Hata
Don't be so foolish.
Doreen, it's not a matter of being foolish.
It is a matter of you learning how to keep your man so that he doesn't think about his exes.
Do you know what I was expecting from you? As my sister-in-law, you got married earlier before me. Doreen, I was expecting you to come at least and educate me in these marriage issues.
Isn't that what I've been doing?
Listen, Doreen. Instead of you taking my woman away from me, ungeni educate, you'll have made sense into my mind. Instead of you grabbing my man away from me.
Grabbing? You call this grabbing? You are the one who was pissing your man off. Why are you pissing your man off, Shiba? Have I not stood with your marriage?
How did I piss
Have I
Steve
not been fighting for your relationship with
You've been
Shiba?
faking. You
Doreen,
don't.
Doreen, the other pieces.
You know nothing about me and Mel.
Doreen, the other pieces, please.
Stano.
The other pieces of this love letter.
I was new in a relationship. I was new in marriage.
I'm also new. I'm not old in marriage. I'm also new. I need some counseling. That is what I've been doing to you. getting a marriage counselor for you.
Getting a marriage counselor to me, and you're there busy having moments with my husband. Do you think that Steve have ever even given me time to express how I feel towards him? Instead of Steve giving me time and chance, Steve was running after you. Steve hajainipatia chance hivi hata siku moja. Instead of you calling me, unikalishe chini uniambie mwanaume anafaa hivi na hivi na hivi, ulichukua hiyo chance ukachukua mwanaume wangu. Haukutaka nipatie hata time hata dakika moja. You are busy with my man Doreen. Wanawake wafanyangi hivyo. Doreen haukunifanyia poa. Just admit it. I'm sorry if I have ever wronged you.
False accusations. You know, you're accusing me of having, I don't know, happy moments with your man when your man amekuwa Nakuru. When did I go to Nakuru? I was with my Melky from the day of your wedding. And you can't say that I have been with Melky.
Melky alikuwa Kisii.
Melky went to Kisii juzi when Steve is still in Nakuru.
Don't me and you confirmed that Steve hayuko tena Nakuru. Steve sijui alitoka Nakuru lini. Na Steve after kukuja kwako hakukuja kwangu. Sijui kwa nini.
Why? Ask yourself why.
Because of you. I don't have to ask myself why. Doreen, you're the cause.
Let me tell you, that day Steve came to my house as my brother-in-law to see me.
Really? Kwa camera ama in real sense? Yo alikuja kwa camera as your brother-in-law, but in real sense alikuja hapo as a man who is dating you. Mwanaume anakukula tu.
Shiba, I don't want you to disrespect me because of some accusations from a 0.00001
During
piece of
accusations you call it. Accusations no nimekuja na evidence ya kutosha. I'm not accusing you in anything. No, umekata na letter.
Shiba, I have stood with you for long, but you are so blind. Like, whatever you're thinking about is the negativity in Steve having to write this letter to me.
Me, I wasn't thinking anything negative towards Steve and you. I wasn't. Doreen, nimeanza kuthink negative after missing this letter. Na ilikuwa ni jana. Doreen, mi sijai kuonyesha picha mbaya. Sijai. You can admit that.
Na mimi nimekuwa nikisimama na wewe since you got me.
Umekuwa ukisimama na mimi kwa macho zangu, lakini behind my back you just biting me. Doreen, wanawake wakaangi hivyo.
You know what, Stano? I want to leave because Shiba is like...
Free. You just go.
Kama?
Doreen, you're free. You want to leave? You and your baby, Steve's baby can't stand this. I understand.
Steve is important and this is Melky's baby. If he's not important, then why are you not pregnant? You said Steve is important and this is Melky's baby. Take Steve out of my pregnancy. Excuse.
Steve, we both know that. Doreen una bebia. Doreen amebebia bwanangu.
That is why I said don't base your accusations on some false evidence. If we go to the hospital and this baby is not Steve's, I can sue you for that. Because you said Steve is important. So how? Holy Spirit? But just stop pretending. I have been supporting you, but you are blind, like you are a blind person. Why would I be supporting you all this time round for you to be with Steve if I want him back? I don't need your Steve back. I'm happy with my Melky.
I know that you don't need him back because you umempata completely. So I know there's no need of needing Steve back. There's no need. You've been having Steve ever since. What amazing story. Wow, impressive. Good job, Mama. Well done. If this was an interview, ningekupatia 100%. You're so good in this. Congratulations. I salute you. I salute you, Doreen. Thank you. Asante sana. Thank you for your support. Thank you for your fake support, Doreen. You're the best. You're the best pretender I've ever seen. Our drama queen. Asante kwa kubebea bwanangu mtoto. Wow. Oh my goodness.
The only thing that I can read from the blue pen, it is good luck. The only words that I can read from the red pen, Doreen, I'm going through hell in my marriage. Those are the only few remaining words in this small, tiny piece of paper that have been left onto my fingers.
Jet planes in the night sky with you, getting high in the sunrise with you, getting through all the bad times with you. I wasn't missing a thing, no I do. And I wish that I could build a time machine, 'cause time moves on, and now you're gone. Oh, if only I could build a time machine, I'd come and get you.
Good luck. I'm going through hell
I miss you, I miss
in my marriage.
I miss you all the time. I wish that
Good luck.
you were mine.
Good luck.
I miss you,
Good luck.
I miss you all the time.
Doreen,
I wish that
I'm going through hell
you were mine.
in my marriage. Doreen, I'm going through hell in my marriage.
Planes in the night sky with you,
Hell.
getting high in the
Doreen, what have
sunrise
I
with
done to you to deserve all of this from you?
getting through all the bad times with you.
Ungenielimisha, Doreen. I thought that you and Steve were done and done for good.
And I wish that
Doreen, I wasn't expecting this from you. You just disappointed me. I'm so much disappointed in you, Doreen.
you're gone. If only I could build a time machine,
You're the last person
get you.
ningetaka nifanyie kitu inakaa hivi. Kumbe the phone calls zenye Steve alikuwa na make zilikuwa ni zako.
Shiba, tafadhali. Tafadhali.
Ukiwa bed na Steve alikuwa na kumekia phone calls na kuja na kuambia unacheka, kumbe kwa roho na ni zako.
Calls wakati nilikuwa hiyo time na Melky. Did you hear my Melky complaining that I pick phone calls at night? Excuse me?
Ulisemaje? Ukiwa busy Melky anakuanga busy kwa news. Kwani yako all over you. Anakufuatanga kila mahali.
Phone calls at night and Melky knows. He always with my phone. So kama Steve alikuwa anapigia wanawake wengine, it's not Doreen. Na Doreen is not the last woman huku.
Yani unakulwa na bwanangu na unaitikia tu Doreen. Doreen, you've been sleeping with my husband. Doreen, you're the one making my marriage a
You're
hell.
talking about things I don't understand, Shiba. If you're just tired,
It's all not
if you're tired of marriage, Shiba, let me tell you, just leave marriage alone. I'm married to Melky and I respect Steve. And I said the last time yenye niliongea na
You
Steve.
respect Steve? Is that how you respect Steve?
And is that how you treat your husband? Is that
I treat him.
you know one thing? Let me tell you, Shiba. You are pretending as if you are an angel. Steve said that you know the reason. Did you read the letter? The reasons?
Reason.
You know the reasons.
Give
No,
the letters out. Let's read the letter.
it's not a public letter. It's Doreen's letter.
Oh, nice. Now I understand everything.
Jet planes in the night sky with you. Getting high in the sunrise with you.
So just stop wiping your crocodile tears. Like Shiba, we are tired of sympathizing with you when you are the one ruining your marriage.
I understand. My tears are now crocodile tears. I'm crying out of pain, Doreen. I'm in pain.
What pain? When you are letting your man go.
Letting my man go? You're the one making my man to walk away from me. You're the cause of my husband leaving me.
You know one thing, Shiba? If your marriage has some reasons for a divorce, please let it not be all Doreen. I'm married to Melky and I said I'm enjoying my marriage. So if you have reasons with your Steve, just put Doreen out of the picture.
I understand you're married to Milky. I understand you respect your relationship with Milky. I understand that Steve is your in-law and nothing more than that. I understand that you've been doing good things to me. I understand that you've always been there to me. Okay, I understand. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Thank you for everything, Doreen. Okay? Thank you for everything. But just know that what you're doing isn't right at all. What if somebody was doing what you're doing to me right now? How would you feel?
What are you accusing me of?
I'm not accusing you. Me and you know the truth. Me and you read the letter. We both did. You're hiding the letter because you don't want people to be exposed. You don't want to be exposed, Doreen. That's why you're hiding the letter.
I'm hiding the letter because I don't want to expose the disgrace your man is getting from you.
Disgrace you call?
You should even be appreciating me.
Appreciate. Give out the letter. Come on. Appreciate you.
See this thing of exposing everything. That is what is hitting you. You know the Bible says a clever woman builds a house using her own hands, but you Shiba, wewe ndo umeng'oa mabati, wewe ndo umeteremka unatoa sasa unang'oa floor.
Jet planes in the night sky with you.
Oh.
Getting high in the sunrise with you.
Nafaa kuwa kwa nyumba nikiangalia mtoto. I don't know what I'm doing here. Stano, can I leave? Can I leave? Can I leave?
You can. The door is open.
Who said I'm using the door? I can even pass through the windows. Can I leave?
Do whatever you like.
Shiba, open your eyes. Open your eyes. Stop being immature. Women have just sharpened their minds and stood for their marriages. Let me tell you one thing. I said I have been there standing, fighting for your marriage. And now from this letter, you're letting your man go. That is madness. Foolishness.
Women are busy fixing their marriage. Wow.
Jet planes in the night sky with you. Getting high in the sunrise with you. Getting through all the bad times with you. I wasn't missing a thing, no.
I'm going through hell in my marriage.
That I could
Good luck. Ladies and gentlemen, of course. Kazi zenu nne peke yake. Subscribe, like, comment, and of course kushare. You remember the umbea rule number 3. Umbea usiingizo hasira, usiingizo makasiriko, na pia usiingizo uoga. Of course, are we all ready? Which seat were you occupying? The front seats? Ama viti za katikati? Ama viti za mwisho?
Jet plane to the night sky with you, getting high in the sunrise with you, getting through all the bad times with you.
Let's meet in a bit.
Wish that I could do it.
Nimekukeba toka mikononi mwa ofisi, nitakupenda kama ninavyopenda bisi. Baby, love is blind and you know that. Wako nimekwama, nimekaza nati, usisuse asilani nikushike night. Ala kifuani mwangu mi wapo light, usiende speedy, love take it slow. Baby, you are only one. Zima hatata, nikushike night. Gizani, unameta mine. Despite chini mifukara, nakuahidi hautoparara. Kimapenzi siwezi kungora, nikikuchiti nipige bakora. Despite chini mifukara, nakuahidi hautoparara. Kimapenzi siwezi kungora, nikikuchiti nipige bakora.